Hello, this is David E. from Larkin. I'm beginning my game of Skyrim again today, proceeding from now until 2 p.m. I am in the deep southeast of the map at the gates of the Dawn Star, having just signed up for service in a group of elite vampire hunters who wish to send me to the other side of the map. And I think I will make my way there slowly, though I'm going to stop at various points along the way and wrap up a bunch of quests. So I am at the southeast, and my general direction is going to be towards the northwest, scooping up various quest objectives as I make my journey. And as usual before, at present my companion Lydia seems to have vanished, taking two of my pets with her, some sort of demented nymph and a giant spider, leaving me alone with my goat Hilda. And so I'm a little weaker than I have been militarily. And some of these fights have gotten a little bit difficult, the consequence. However, I'm going to make my way bravely nonetheless. And I think that in time she may reappear. She disappeared once in my previous playthrough, or the playthrough before that, for a long time, but she did eventually show up again. And so I think the chances are not terrible that she'll reappear this time also, in due course, having worked out her personal issues, or in some sort of sabbatical, or whatever it really is. She decides she wants to stay with me, and she'll reappear. And I believe then that will restore my military class to its former luster. And until then, I'm going to be struggling a bit with the harder fights. I'm used to having her on board, and now she's not here. And so that is the general course, and I will begin today's adventure with, of course, a reading. The Battle of Tor. In the second era, 852, allied northern Breton forces crossed the borders in Cyrodiil and occupied the major passes and settlements in the Gerald Mountains, making their headquarters for the winter at Tor. The Nord Breton allies dared King Kublai-Khan's new general, Talos, to assault them in their mountain fastnesses. When they learned that General Talos had mustered an army in the dead of winter and was marching to assault Tor, they were elated. Tor was impregnable, a citadel on high cliff overlooking the lower city, nestled in a high mountain basin with steep, unscalable cliffs in their rear. The Cyrodiilic army was small, poorly trained and outfitted, short on rations, and unprepared for winter campaigning, as their ragged units assembled in the lowlands beneath the citadel. The Nord Breton ally confidently assumed that their enemy had delivered himself into their trap. The citadel was not only protected by an unscalable cliff in front and unscalable heights in their rear, but the entrance to the citadel was magically concealed under the appearance of a large mountain lake in the basin beneath the heights. Accordingly, the Nord Breton ally left on a small force to defend. Accordingly, the Nord Breton ally left a small force to defend the citadel, descending through lower passages to attack and overwhelm. Accordingly, the Nord Breton ally left a small force to defend the citadel, descending through lower passages to attack and overwhelm the cold-hungry Cyrodiilic forces before them. And they expected to defeat, overrun, and annihilate General Talos' army, leaving no one to oppose the springtime descent into the Cyrodiilic heartlands. Thus did General Talos lure the Nord Breton allies to their doom. Leaving a weak force in lowland to draw out the defender, General Talos approached the citadel of Tor from the rear, descending the supposedly unscalable heights behind the citadel, and sneaking into the supposedly concealed entrance to the inner citadel. This remarkable feat is attributed to the agency of a single unnamed traitor, by a tradition of Breton turncoat sorcerer. He revealed both the existence of an obscure mountain trail on the heights behind the citadel and the secret of the citadel entrance concealed beneath its illusory lake surface. while the Cyrodiilic army in the lowlands fought a desperate defense against the Nord Breton sortie. General Talos and his men entered the citadel, swept aside the Spanish defense, captured the Nord Breton nobles and generals, and compelled them to surrender the citadel and their armies. To confuse the demoralized Nord captives, already suspicious of the scheming High Rock sorcerer aristocracy and their overreaching dreams of Heartland's conquest, deserted the alliance and swore loyalty to Tiber Septim. The Skyrim generals joined the rank and file in Tiber Septim's army. The High Rock battle mage command was merely executed, and the captive Britons imprisoned or sold into slavery. Thus, with the concealed Allied invasion, Cyrodiil foiled, and General Talos' army swelled by the hardened Nord veteran troops that played so crucial role in General Talos' succeeding campaigns, which consolidated the Colovian and Narbonnean into the core of the Cyrodiilic Empire, and resulting in the crown of General Talos as Emperor Tiber Septim. Historians marvel at Tiber Septim's tactical daring in assaulting a fortified mountain citadel in the dead of winter against vastly superior numbers. Later, Tiber Septim attributed his unwavering resolve against overwhelming obstacles to have been inspired by his divine vision of the Emperor of Kings in the tomb of Riemon III. The young Talos may indeed have been inspired by the belief he was fated to recover the ancient sacred symbol of the Covenant and to lead Tariel to the high civilization of the Third Empire. Nonetheless, there should no way reduce admiration for the dot and the genius of this divine military triumph against impossible odds. Darkest Darkness by Anonymous. In Morrowind, both worshippers and sorcerers summon lesser Daedra and abound Daedra as servants and instruments. Most Daedric servants can be summoned by sorcerers only for very brief periods within the most fragile and tenuous frameworks of command and binding. This fortune limits their capacity for mischief, though in only a few minutes. Most of these servants can do terrible harm to the summoners as well as their enemies. Worshippers may bind other Daedric servants to this plane through rituals and pacts. Such arrangements result in the Daedric servants remaining on this plane indefinitely, or at least until their bodily manifestations of this plane are destroyed, precipitating their supernatural essences back to oblivion. Whenever Daedra are encountered at Daedric ruins or entombed, they are almost invariably long-term visitors to our plane. Likewise, lesser entities bound by the Daedric lord into weapons and armor may be summoned for a period, or may persist indefinitely, so long as they are not destroyed and banished. The class of bound weapons and bound armor summoned by temple followers and conjurers are examples of short-term binding. Daedric artifacts, like Meruni's razor and the mask of Clavicus' vial, are examples of long-term binding. The Tribunal Temple of Morrowind has incorporated the veneration of Daedra as lesser spirits subservient to the immortal Almsivi, the Triune Godhead of Almalexia, Sothathil, and Vivek. The subordinate Daedra are divided into the good Daedra and the bad Daedra. The good Daedra have willingly submitted to the authority of Almsivi, and the bad Daedra are rebels who defy Almsivi, treacherous kin who are more often adversaries than allies. The good Daedra are Bothia, Azura, and Mephala. The hungry, the powerful, and violent lesser Daedra, associated with Bothia, father of plot, a sinuous, long-limbed, long-tailed creature with a beast-skulled head, noted for its paralyzing touch and its ability to disintegrate weapons and armor. The Winged Twilight is the messenger of Azura, goddess of dusk and dawn. Winged Twilight resemble the frail harpies of the west, though the feminine aspects of the Winged Twilight are more ravishing, and their long, sharp-hooked tails are measurably more deadly. Spider Daedra are the servants of Mephala, taking the form of spider humanoid centaur, with a naked upper head, torso, and arms of human proportions, mounted on the 8 legs and armored carapace of a giant spider. Unfortunately, these Daedra are so fierce and irrational they cannot be trusted to heed the command of the spinner. As a consequence, few sorcerers are willing to either summon or bind such creatures in Morrowind. The bad Daedra are Mehrunes Dagon, Malakat, Shilgorath, and Molag Bal. 3 lesser Daedra are associated with the Mehrunes Dagon, the agile and pesky Scab, the ferocious and beast-like Clan Fear, and the noble and deadly Jamura. The crocodile-headed humanoid Daedra, called the Daedra, is the servant of Molag Bal, while the giant dim-witted Ogrim is the servant of Malakah. Shilgorath lesser Daedra, the golden saint, a half-clothed human female in appearance, is highly resistant to magic and a dangerous spellcaster. Another type of letter Daedra often encountered in Morrowind is the Atronach, or elemental Daedra. Atronach has no binding kinship or line with the Daedra Lord, so in one realm or another at whim, shifting sides according to seduction, compulsion, or opportunity. Alright. Now we know, and knowing you're ready to fight. So, northwest. String of quest objectives. A first mission would be picking up a pet. This tamed fox. Rabbit, I should say. But maybe that's not actually accurate. Okay, I'm going to make it, Arkwood Point is going to be around my first objective, and the pad is going to be nearby. But basically the same place. So I'm going to go here next. Wrap up the Arkwood Point quest and the Tamed Rabbit quest. That's going to require a great deal of journeying a little bit to the north and a great deal to the west. And to make that perfectly clear, very good. We proceed. With all usual, we're just gonna avoid random encounters along the way. Though we might stop in an odd cave if we encounter something interesting. But the nuisance stuff we're just going to ignore. Wild creatures and so forth. Here's the cave. I might stop here. It's a bit of a puzzle. We'll stop in this cave. It was strange. Somehow underfoot. Yeah, I can't seem to find it. That's just... Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. And maybe I have to approach from above, which is a little beyond my present resources. I'm just going to move on. Maybe the next one. Yikes. I think we should get in. Gadnor, my trusted friend and companion, has been laid to rest. I will try and watch over him, and bring peace to where he traveleth. Of the few riches Gadnor possessed in life, his most prized was a warhammer made of jagged crystal he famously won in a coin toss. After months of research, he came to believe this hammer was some sort of otherworldly treasure. Shortly before his passing, it was his wish to be hidden away until one who walked the shivering aisles emerges to retrieve it. I followed his instructions to the letter, and a powerful illusion spell now obscures it. To break the spell, one must first acquire pieces of what is supposed to make up the weapon itself. Amber, anti-madness, or such things as they actually exist, would be great treasures in their own right. If the enchantment is correct, only by placing the ores into the embers near Gadnor's body will the spell be broken. If Gadnor is not mad, perhaps one day this peerless weapon will find its way into worthy hands once again. I think that's just getting down. is the body of this man. He somehow wants amber and madness ore. I don't have much room. I don't have much more room to carry stuff. So I'm just gonna head straight for my goal. There's a warhammer, which I'm supposed to find. So place amber and madness ore into the embers near Gadnor's body. That would be here. These embers, perhaps. I have amber. I don't have madness ore. So if I find out, I should come back here and try to break the illusion spell and retrieve this powerful hammer, which is notionally around here. So, madness ore. Now I'm going to redo my quest, and I'm going to make a straight line. I can't carry any more stuff. Definitely got the wrong side of Riften. Alright, I'm going to resume my journey in the morning. I'm going to spend the night here and try to sell some stuff. The blacksmiths might have some money by now.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
May their souls find their way to Sovngarde.
I'd like to rent a room.
Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Take it easy, Father.
Door's over there. Don't you use it?
When we've driven every last Imperial pig back across the Gerald Mountains. Now do me the honor I deserve as your father. And drink up!
Yes, Father.
I've kind of agree. You yourself connection's getting dumb. I told you why this thing's getting stupid,
If
Davis.
your allegiance lies with the Empire.
You need to stop being
haven't
dumb
much to
shit.
discuss.
It's so.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
What have you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Force knows the difference.
I need you to carry something.
What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase? The finest weapons and armor. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kyne's Grove this time. Ain't no doubt about it. Thieves' Guild is back, and they've got them in their grip.
What business do college mages have in a place like Well, anyway, it's a place for Nord dead, not your weird experiments.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Mm-hmm. Be careful. I have all sorts of interesting... Take a look. Aye.
morning.
Sadly, I haven't sold enough of my own jewelry, let alone buy some from you. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's you.
Spare a septum.
Not here to rob me, are you?
That place is a little hard to find.
If you see anything you like. This... Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly.
You got your hands full, eh?
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
Oh, I could get it for you.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
This is an utter waste of time.
Does it bother you living underground?
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death.
Very well.
The dirt, the moisture, it's disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah.
Are you an alchemist as well?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl.
Are you jealous of her?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Be careful. The road to Shore Stone could be dangerous.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
Are you an alchemist?
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable.
What sort of ingredients do you need?
To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
Sure, I'll get them for you.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
Why are you so fascinated by alchemy?
It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die.
Any clues where I can find these ingredients?
Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable.
Tell me about your family.
My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry. Any luck gathering those ingredients?
Have you managed to make it out to Shore's stone?
Guess I may well store this forward now that I've made this much progress. I'll try to cherry pick the best stuff. Hopefully not weighing too much. It's a regular food if you like about it wrong. You think it's a regular food that I heard that. Yeah, food. Yes. You don't have to shut off.
That's all you've got. Wait and count on your coin.
time to end this little...
Found you.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Go ahead. Try and fight back. that? It's a bad time to get lost. You start running, or I can stab you in the back. It's so much easier to run when you're dead. That it? Is that your best? You won't get the best of me.
Sign him.
That's it. That's all.
You should have stayed in precious blood.
there's a school of game commentary that finds the game to be fair when it attacks the disfavored side, and unfair when it favors the disfavored side. For example, if I am somehow not wanted, then whenever the game attacks me, it's fair, and whenever it supports me, it's unfair. And this game then has this variable level of ability to grade a player, depending upon the advantage of the commentator. And so to balance that out, I'm going to say occasionally when it attacks me, it's unfair. Even though somebody doesn't like it. Even though somebody doesn't like it.